Hi, my name is Emma Hobson and I am an HOP Ambassador Coordinator, and today I'll be walking you through the process of how to select classes based on suggestions from your major. The first thing you'll want to do is change the size of your open browser with the HOP June registration tutorial so that it only takes up half of the screen. Then, you'll want to add a new browser and drag it over so it takes up the other half of the screen. In your new browser, type in www.humboldt.edu and it will take you to the Humboldt main page. Once there, in the upper right-hand corner, click the Login to My Humboldt link and log in when prompted. Once in, scroll to the upper right-hand corner and select the tab for Student Center. Going back to the HOP June registration tutorial, select your major, if you haven't already, in the drop-down box entitled Choose Your Major Map 2. For the purposes of this tutorial, I will choose Anthropology. We use shortened major codes, and if your major code isn't obvious, scroll down to the bottom of the page and take a look at the major code table here. When you select your major, an image of a first-year schedule will pop up. This was created by the faculty in your major program to help you stay on track for graduation in 4 years. But we will only focus on your first semester here at HSU. What you will see on all of these schedules, regardless of your major, is a lot of general education or GE courses. This is common for first-year schedules because many of these classes need to be completed before you earn 60 units and are prerequisites for other classes. They apply across lots of majors just in case you change your major like many students do. The schedule tells you what GE areas to take instead of specific classes. This is because you have choices. So what are your choices? Well, if you scroll down the page, you'll notice a series of drop-down boxes. In those boxes, you can browse course options for each GE area. All of these GE areas are requirements for every student regardless of your major. For example, if every student needs to complete 9 units of GE Area A, whether you're an art, wildlife, or business major. The goal is to look at suggested first-year schedule classes and register for as many of those classes as you can. These are suggested schedules, and many of you will not be able to reproduce them exactly, and that's okay. Don't worry, we'll give you some more alternatives to explore during this video. Let's start to look for classes to enroll in Student Center. So as an anthropology major, I will look at my first-year schedule for the first semester at HSU and see that it tells me to first take an Area A GE class. Use the drop-down menu at the bottom of the page to see all the Area A classes available at HSU for the fall semester. I'm going to choose a class that sounds the most interesting to me, and then I'm going to search for it in my Student Center. For this tutorial, I'm going to choose English 102. You'll notice that English 102 is also accompanied by English 103. This simply means that taking English 102 means you need to enroll in English 103 in the spring semester after taking English 102 and in order to fully complete the requirement. This is an option for the English requirement for the written communications area instead of to take English 104, which is completed in 1 semester. Once you've chosen your class, go back to the Student Center page and click on the link that says Enroll. You can find this link in the box in the center at the very top labeled Academics. Once there, you'll be prompted to select your term, in this case, fall semester of 2014, and click Continue. Once there, it will bring you to your shopping cart. This is really important. Adding classes to your shopping cart does not guarantee you a spot in the class, nor does it finalize your official class schedule. It simply allows you to arrange your schedule whichever way you want, so you don't have to add each class one at a time. To add your class, in this case English 102, select the search button in your shopping cart. Once there, select the course subject, in this case English. Then select the course career, in this case, undergraduate. Make sure you have the Show Open Classes Only box checked. Click the search button and wait for it to populate. It will now bring up every open English class being offered in the fall semester. In this case, we're looking for English 102. Scroll down to find the class you're looking for. Pick the time and date of the class that would best suit your needs. Select the class and click Next. Once you've clicked Next, the class will be added to your shopping cart. The class will remain in your shopping cart until you take the final step to complete your schedule or you physically delete it with this button here. If you log out and log back in at any time, your shopping cart will remain the same. You will be adding all of the classes into your shopping cart first, and then you'll finalize your class schedule as the very last step. This is really helpful because you can check your schedule for errors like overlapping classes and unit caps. Alright, now you've just selected your first class. Let's go back into the registration tutorial to find your next one. Now look at the second row in the first semester for anthropology. It tells you to take an Area B in either the Life Forms or Physical Universe area. Go down to the Area B dropdown and look at the classes in the section under either Life Forms or Physical Universe. Here or here. So what do you do if you don't find a class with open seats that matches your first year schedule? You can start to look at the spring semester of your first year schedule and take classes from that here. Or, if you would like to take a different class, some good choices are Area A classes, B classes, American Institutions classes, or Diversity and Common Ground classes, which should also be double counters for either Area C or D, or both. I will show you how to look for a DCG class in Area C. Select the drop-down menu for Area C, and notice that many of these classes have notes next to them saying double counting, as either a non-dom DCG or a dom DCG. This means non-domestic or domestic DCG requirements. Those are the subsections. That means that the class that you choose not only counts for Area C, but it also counts for either a domestic or a non-domestic DCG. Once you have selected enough classes to get you to at least 12 units and no more than 17, you'll want to complete the last step, which is finalizing your class schedule. To do this, click the Proceed to Step 203 button in your Student Center portal, and then you'll want to click Finish Enrolling. Now, because I am a student here at HSU, and my classes are already finalized, I won't click the Finish Enrolling button, but after you do, there will be a page that will tell you the classes that were successfully added and the classes that had encountered problems when enrolling. This often means that you either went over the unit cap of 17 units or you scheduled 2 classes at the same time without realizing it. These are simple errors that are easily fixed. Simply rethink the problematic classes in your schedule and return to step 1 to fix it. Well, that's all there is to it. Once you've enrolled in classes, continue through the tutorial to completion and submit. I hope that by watching this video, you feel confident enough to select the classes based on your major and to register for a great first semester here at Humboldt State. Remember that you can contact the HOP office during the June registration window starting on June 16th, anytime during our office hours, which are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., or if you have any questions at all, we are happy to help you choose classes and answer questions if you get stuck. Good luck, and thanks for watching.